everyone, Josh here, we're back to a new Gumball video, and if you just one, go and check it out, and we're back with the next 3 episodes of Season 6 of Gumball. And the first episode of this review is another good one, and it starts with Gumball and Darwin watching this video, and then it cuts to a commercial, which, yeah, they try looking away, and it stops, and then when they look, it starts going. So they decide to have no choice but to watch it. And yeah, the internet just talks to them, you know, the internet character that talks to them, and yeah, Gumball just unplugs it, and yeah, he's like, how dare he just cut me off, and yeah, he's going to be doing something diabolical, and yeah, doing this interesting thing, and having this weird, like, thing malfunctioning that is happening, and he's trying to tell Gumball that he needs help, but of course Gumball doesn't do it until the next day, when everybody seems oddly strange in Elmore. Yeah, everybody seems very strange in Elmore, and even giving them a piece of a vacuum to blow on if they need their assistance. And yeah, they take their beds with them so they can find out where the internet is. And yeah, we see these people putting on this play, and they actually overhear Gumball and Darwin trying to look for the internet, and this old man helping them and showing them this library in the library, which going on about the society that happened, and yeah, finding a map which they want it to be exactly what it was all the way back then. But of course, they're gonna have to escape, and they blow into the vacuum part, and yeah, they come and save the day, or help them, and yeah, they're being caught again by the crowd, so being chased, and they find the internet, and having to unplug it and plug it back in to restart it, and Principal Brown tells everybody about what the elders said, and yeah, they unplug him after the last words, and Darwin has the thoughts of what if they actually take advice of the elders saying, and it seems like they are until, yeah, they plug it back in and everything is like it was before. Another good episode. And then we go to the next episode, which is another good one, and it starts with Hector, Gumball, and Darwin doing this project, and Hector sneezes and causes the project to fly, and yeah, we see Mr. Small save the barrier reef, and yeah, get the project smacked into this guy's face. And yeah, Hector's mom overhears Gumball's mentioning of making a shrinking potion for Hector, and yeah, he actually took one of the books and doing the spell, and even putting Richard's Elmore gym member card in there, and yeah, they make the potion, and they have to test it. They're gonna do it on a bee, but it ends up falling and shrinking Larry's car. So they go to Hector. He's not too sure about it at first. I know I've always called him Henry, but he is Hector. He called Hector. But yeah, he actually drinks it, and he shrunk, and he is so excited, and we see him doing all these different things that he wasn't able to do before, until eventually he's starting to get, you know, sad, which, yeah, we even see this line of people that are depressed and go onto the swing, and yeah, he wants to get turned back to his normal self, and yeah, they're making the potion, and they missed an ingredient. Apparently they need some orangutan toenails, and yeah, with the effects that are happening without one of the ingredients, and they try to call Hector's mom, but they decide not to, and try to sneak in to get the last ingredient, but of course Hector is feeling all weird like, and his hand just grows, and having weird side effects, which they're trying to sneak past his mom, and yeah, we see this Black Widow, which Hector is just loving on, and yeah, they find the toenails, and Darwin tries to put him out, but after setting him on fire, and Gumball trying to get the toenails, Darwin spits on him and then sucks him through in his mouth and gets the leg, or the toenails, and yeah, he goes back to normal, and she says that she made a cake for them, and yeah, I know what you did, you boneheads. Apparently, Darwin never hung up, so she overheard what they did, and that was a potion that she gave them to drink, and yeah, their hands turned into butts. I mean, yeah, they did kind of get what they were coming from, though. And then we go to the next episode, which is another good one. And it starts with Rob. Yep, Rob returning. And he has held captive the internet. And he is saying that he is going to be playing this tape of, like, and telling the people to forget about Gumball. Him trying to ruin Gumball's reputation. And playing this odd-looking thing, but apparently he has it on the wrong channel. So he goes to VHS, and then we properly go to the different things, like this thing with Banana Joe, and his parents telling Banana Joe that they are splitting up, thinking that they were actually splitting up, and then they just start doing this weird dance. Banana Joe and his family has always been weird. Then we see Tina the dinosaur, which these little kids are trying to... It's one of those things of the narrator telling the kids, can you find that certain thing? And they're trying to find Tina. And yeah, Tina comes out of the barn. And then we see this cool opening with Larry of this barcode cowboy. And yeah, he's just at the store, just scanning stuff. And then we see this opening with different foods on this cooking show with Bobbert and that obsessive mom, Billy's obsessive mom. And, yeah, doing all these interesting things. And, yeah, causing weird side effects to happen. And a weird way to eat the food. And then we see this teenage power warriors. Which, yeah, we see those sweater guys. And... yeah, summoning these, which is pretty much like Power Rangers. They're pretty much parroting Power Rangers, really, of how they're doing it. I can tell it's a parody of Power Rangers. And, yeah, it keeps cutting to commercial breaks with these action figures of the things that they're summoning. And then another action figure after a commercial break. And then they summon another. And then another commercial break showing this card. And then we see William and Tobias. And they're just at this restaurant, and yeah, Rob is trying to tell them to, do it like this. And he's like, from the top. And then we see these different babies, and on this reality toddlers, and this toddler is trying to get this dinosaur to get this guy's head, and yeah, just catching a fit. And then this baby trying to get the foot under the chair and crying. And then we see this everyday heroes with that Pixel guy. And how his story, and how he's always been made fun of, like having 3 butts. And yeah, just showing different things. Again, quite an interesting story. And then, yeah, Rob is just like, do you have something? He's talking to the internet, like something that they could do, and mentions Scooby-Doo. Yeah, pretty much mentions Scooby-Doo, and the internet is like, ain't that on a different channel? Yeah, and then it just cuts off. Just cuts Rob off. But yeah, again, another great episodes, I will say, and Rob's plan as well, trying to ruin Gumball's reputation as well. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.